Ukraine had a history and still has a history of being a center of Christianity and missions, not small, 3-5%, but bigger than Russia, maybe 1%, and some of the nominally Muslim countries like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, etc. They're at least officially Muslim, although there is some freedom for Christian belief. So a lot of people know something, but again, they even may have these prejudices saying, oh, you're Protestant, that's an uneducated belief. Like anybody who has an education doesn't believe in God. But there is a lot of openness. To be honest, in Ukraine, a lot of times I felt like there was more religious freedom than in America. Because, for example, people could, if they got permission from, say, the principal of a school, you could go into the school and talk about Christian ethics. That was a very common thing for a long time because ethics was all tied into communism. And so when communism went, a lot of people realized we don't have any basis for doing good. Like we know we should, but like, how do we explain this? And so missionaries first, from the West, but then more and more Ukrainians were able to go into schools and share, the gospel and why do we do these things? So Ukraine is a great place in terms of freedom for the gospel. You still don't have huge numbers that are Christians, although maybe after the war it'll be a much larger percentage. I'm not sure, because again, as I've heard amazing stories, and it seems like God is doing all of this, but it's hard to count numbers at this point. I don't know what percentages there are out there. And of course, with the war, a lot of people are asking life and death questions and wanting to understand what is the meaning in all of this. Is this all meaningless? Like, why am I here? Why am I living here? So there are great opportunities for the gospel. And as I know my colleagues sometimes have said, it's not my original idea. If God, when God ends this war, there may be huge opportunities for ministry. Huge. And I even have challenged some of my Ukrainian students